What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are actually new to the channel, I'm your host, as always, Rashid White. All right, so the Brooklyn Nets. I'm hearing a lot of chatter out there, specifically from Brian Windhorst about the nuclear option. Oh, should the Brooklyn Nets actually blow this thing up? Oh, they're having a lot of issues. But nobody's calling for the Golden State Warriors to blow it up. I mean, they're off to a really bad start. I mean, they barely won the Cleveland game last night. And I think what did they in like 11th, I think 10th or 11th place with a lot of catching up to do. Nobody's talking about blowing them up. You know, there's a whole bunch of biases against Kyrie Irving. We're going to get into this whole Clippers game too in about a couple of minutes over here. But let's share Brian Windhorst's article over here. And I don't know what these people are talking about blowing it up. Like this team is a garbage team. This is a championship team. You see that the depth that the actual team actually currently has over there, man. It's insanity, man. Woo! I mean, we still have injuries in terms of key players like T.J. Warren. All right, so the Brooklyn Nets delivered this is a couple of days ago, and they're talking about the whole Knicks-Nets thing and a dominant victory over the New York Knicks and the Kyrie Irving suspension and Ben Simmons dealing with the injury issues. So they're talking about blowing this thing up over here. And this is just something that league executives are talking about, and frankly, the Brooklyn Nets office has to seriously start considering, and that would be potentially a nuclear option of beginning a blow up to this roster this season. They owe the next four draft picks essentially to Houston Rockets, a pick swap this year. Unprotected next year, another pick swap in 2 years, and 3 years their pick. But of those four, this year is interesting. All right, so you actually see that Seth Curry starting to come around. Ben Simmons eventually will come around. Right now, they're having them play kind of a backup point guard role. You need somebody to actually run the offense in a sense, make good passes. A lot of, you'll be surprised how a lot of good NBA players aren't really good passers in a sense, though they turn the ball over a lot. Like I said, like a lot of teams, I keep saying this. It's going to take 25 games for this team to actually really get going. And I know there's a lot of haters out there. There's a lot, especially in the media, who does not like Kyrie Irving. So for whatever reason, well, I know the reasons why. It's not just because of the movie that he actually shared, in a sense, though, not actually promoted. So. And then listen, they can't go the nuclear option. The thing is, Joe Tsai, the owner, needs this. If they go the nuclear option, this team with the owner at the helms is actually dead. Dead. So he'll never, ever get a marquee free agent there. And I keep saying this, man, that Joe Tsai is going, if he wants this team to be viable while he's actually owner there, he's going to have to suck up Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. People are looking at this situation over here. You're going to have in the future, let's say Jaren Jackson Jr. in about 4 years or so, 5 years, depending on what type of deal he actually signs. Ja Morant coming up in 4 or 5 years. Giannis coming up. There's a lot of good players around the NBA, in a sense, though. They're going to look at this situation. It's like, damn. And a lot of these players are on Kyrie Irving's side, in a sense, though. You act like, and the owner seems like, well, he's acting like, in a sense, though, well, the players are against Kyrie. No, they're with Kyrie. They're standing with him over here. I keep telling you, man, you don't have the hearts and the minds of, one, the players around the NBA, and two, you don't have it for most of the fan base out there. They're siding with Kyrie Irving over here, man. They're saying this is some racist nonsense over here. And I'm about to do another video after this one calling for you to sell the team, in a sense, though. All right, so let's get into the actual game recap over here, because you have, oh, man, the Brooklyn Nets, man. Ooh, I'm telling you, this team, I'm gonna say they're actually gonna probably win a championship there. Yeah, this roster is a deep roster, and I love Edmund Sumter. He can actually make high percentage passes. If, let's say, with the second unit, they run the offense through him, and you have Cam Thomas out there. It depends on his shot selection, and I think you have Seth Curry out there, and and they actually move the basketball. They play east-west basketball, then go north-south. I mean, this team is dangerous. And I love the way Kevin Durant is actually playing. He's, what do you call it? He's actually he's being decisive, not indecisive in a sense, though. So as soon as the double team is actually coming, he releases the basketball. And he's actually not waiting for the defense to he's getting better each game with that in a sense, though. Not waiting for the defense to get set and then actually making his moves. As soon as the defense closes out to him, he's putting the ball on the floor and he's making a move, man. So I love the way he's actually, and his defense. And then, with KD, all he has to do is play good defense, high intense defense for the first 6 minutes and the last 6 minutes of the game. So he had a couple of block shots. And what else over here, man? And the defense from the Brooklyn Nets in general is just actually really good. They're playing harder. They're communicating on defense. They for the most part, they're scrambling out to the three-point shooters, running them off the line. Let's see. So, what else? Oh, yeah. Hey, Joe Harris. Yeah, Joe Harris. I mean, you see the actual improvements in his offensive game. And he actually is putting the ball on the floor, and then he had that little pocket pass to Nicholas Claxton. He starts making that, man. I mean, whew. Yeah, they're actually a really dangerous team. And then you have Kyrie Irving coming back. Whew. Man. This is a dangerous team right here. You guys actually let me know what you actually think in the comment section right there. What else? I think that's about it. For my bag of notes here. I think there's more, but this video is actually going on long enough. And we're going to wrap this up, man. I think my viewer duration is like 2.5, 3 minutes, man, before you guys start getting sick and tired of me. All right, so if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.